Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm checking out some average SMP servers that I found on Planet Minecraft, Minecraft Server List, and serversminecraft.net to see what they really have to offer. We'll take a look at the good, the bad, and everything in between, but I'll leave it up to you guys to decide which ones stand out. So make sure to like, subscribe, and let me know in the comments which server from this list did you like the best. Without further ado, let's get right into it. Alright guys, so here we are with the first Minecraft server. It's called Safe Survival, and the server IP is mc.safesurvival.net. Let's get into it and see what the server has to offer. Okay, so I got some welcome messages in the chat. That's good. It seems like they're trying to be nice. And we got a land claim shovel, a couple starter tools, and some food to get by. And my first impressions are the spawn is very simple, very good, I think, at least. It's not presenting me with a bunch of stuff to just not presenting me with a bunch of stuff to be overwhelmed or anything like that. Pretty simple. There's an event center, a warp room. What's the warp room? Okay, so it brings me to the server warps, I guess. Let's turn the sound up really quick. So we have a plains warp, flower forest, pale garden, cherry grove, roofed forest, mushroom biome, I guess. Just a mushroom biome, yeah. Ice spikes, desert, mesa, redstone museum, a mob farm, the nether, and the end. So yeah, it has a couple simple teleports for you to a couple simple teleports for you to go random places in the world as it is to get some materials and stuff that you need. Now the event center, Spleef. Okay, so it has a couple. It has a couple mini games here for us to be able to play. We do have Billy shops and claim block shops. So to get rubies, if you do that, I wonder what you can do with rubies. Diamond emerald to get you a bunch of supplies. Okay. Aqua shop has a bunch of coral and kelp, seagrass, and sea pickles. Elytra Luigi head, a fox plushie. Same thing here. And this is just a bunch of building blocks. Well, junk, I guess. It's called Junk Billy. Nether shop, a bunch of nether items. So yeah, it's a little bit cool. It's pretty cool. We got a way to get good stuff to start, but we do need diamonds for that. Which I don't think is too bad of a thing. Unbreakable. So what do we get here? To get tools. Okay. So yeah, that's basically, I guess, how people share the economy in this. That's random teleport. I'll click on that after. A mysterious button may kill me. Tab color lounges. Okay, I don't do nothing. Elytra boost. Oh, yeah. I guess this is like an Elytra course or something like that. Like a little. Oh no, this brings us up to the top so that we can Elytra away. Okay. Cool. PvP lobby and sandbox. All items slash box can be taken. Okay, so I guess it's just somewhere for people to place random blocks and build community. So, yeah, I can't build here. I don't know. Master Plus Sandbox. Maybe I have to have a rank for that, probably. So yeah, I think the only thing... Okay, one second, let's check this out. Bouncy Castle. That's just a... It's just a display board for the builder winner, the build winner. And Yeah, I don't know what bouncy castle is. Maybe just... Oh my god. Yeah. They're gonna kill me if I don't. Yes, I do take damage. So yeah, the spawn's not too bad. It seems pretty cool. It seems like there's a way to claim land and to check for claims around your position. So you can trust other people. It's just a basic claim. It's just a basic claim plugin that most servers do have. Oh, it stopped raining. So if we random teleport, oh, I didn't like this spot. Let's see if we can use r/rtp. No, that's not a thing. So every time we want to random teleport, we got to go right back to the spawn, maybe? Okay, and so that just shows us who claimed the land and stuff. So yeah, I don't really know what else there is to do. I'm gonna try to have an objective view, and it seems like this server is pretty cool. It doesn't have an overpowering spawn to make us want to get. It don't make us stressed out or anything like that. It just kind of exists. And from what I can see from the chat so far, it seems like people are pretty friendly, pretty nice. I got a bunch of welcome messages as soon as I joined, and they're just having normal conversations with people like that. It doesn't seem like anybody's being toxic or anything like that. This guy's just pressing a button over and over again. So overall, Safe Survival felt really chill. The community seemed friendly, the staff was active, and the spawn was super straightforward, which made it easy to get into. The RTP system was simple. It was just a click of a button. There was no waiting for a countdown. There was no long area to walk through in the spawn. There were about 20 to 25 players online, which made it feel active without being overwhelming. But I couldn't find any auction house or player shop system, so it seems the trades were done more directly between players, which might be a plus if you're into that kind of thing. It did have anti-grief protection, which is great for safety, but personally, I'm not a big fan of it. When I think SMP, I think chaos, but I get why other people prefer that style. Overall, it's a laid-back experience with minimal friction. This is a good server for a more casual player, someone who's not looking to fight in wars, someone who's not looking to cause a big ruckus, someone who's looking to just casually play the game with access to the server's plugins and stuff like that. Alright guys, so here we are back with the second server. It's MellowCraft. The IP is playmellowcraft.org, and we'll get right into it. There's 30 players online. Let's see what the spawn is like. Oh, I spawned staring straight up. Server selector. Oh, this is a hub world. There's only survival right now. What does the rocket do? Any life truck work? Only donors. Mel plus donors can access that feature. Okay. It requires a resource pack, so let's download it, I guess. And review the server. Okay, so, whoa. Wait for this to load. Okay, so here we are. In this one, we have another starter kit with Marine Encyclopedia, recipe book, bed, some and tools, torches, food, and some leather armor. Let's explore the spawn a bit and see what there is to do. Claiming land. To claim land, you'll use a golden shovel on 2 corners of kit. Do /claim kit, so I guess /kit claim. And it'll give us the golden shovel and the stick. I think that's supposed to be enchanted like the last one was, but it's not. Of course, there's voting. So they have fish, special fish, common fish. Okay. So they have a bunch of different fish for you to catch. This is actually really interesting to me. Custom brewing is in a recipe book. So I have to unlock them. There's jobs. Left jobs. Browse, I'm sure it's just a normal uh it's just a normal job plugin that most servers use. Digger, farmer, fisherman, hunter, lumberjack, smelter, miner. Okay, and they're all the oh, that's how I pick them. Okay, cool. And slash rules are easily accessible, but there are quite a few, 20 rules. Okay, so I just run over to rules and I figured out that there is a auction house. So cool. I guess this is how players go through their like trade and stuff like that, which I guess is common for most servers. But the rules, there were a lot of rules, and a lot of them were just basically just don't argue, don't be mean, be nice type of thing. Okay, so they have crates, which I'm against. I think crates enable gambling and stuff like that, and Minecraft is known as a child game, and like, yeah. The store to buy ranks and stuff, I'm guessing. Which is fine as long as it's not pay to win. I'm not really sure about that. I will check that actually. So here we are on the thing at the site for it. Please enter your username. Oh, that's my username. So ranks. Let's see what the top rank gives us. Access to custom prefix. Anvil, stone cutter, Pharaoh, ego, 50 auction, unlimited chest shops. Okay, so you do get money, inherit personal permissions from all previous ranks, yeah, so. This is expensive. Access to unlimited fly, yeah, that's not going to be great. So yeah, I think it is kind of pay to win, to say the least. Upgrades, what does this do? Okay, so that just upgrades your ranks. Crate keys, you're getting $10. No, that's not the cheapest. $6 is the cheapest. $7 USD. It's the cheapest crate you can get, and it goes all the way up to 50, but you get 10 of those, so 6. So the spring crate is probably the most expensive, but maybe that was a typo or something. So yeah, what can you get from? So here we are loading back into MellowCraft. Like I said, was going through. We have these crates, which are definitely pay to win. You get any spawner. You have this OP gear. You have more OP gear here. Concrete, wool. I guess that's like that is normal, and this could be normal as well. I'm not really sure. A super rare gem that I can use at Warp NPC to exchange for rare items. Yeah, so yeah, you get unfair advantages if you buy things. So yeah, not that great, I don't think, but here we are in the overworld. MellowCraft had a quiet vibe. Nobody was really chatting while I was online, and to be fair, I didn't say much either, but there was a few staff members online, which is always good to see. Getting started was simple, RTP worked smoothly, and everything was pretty easy to navigate. I did notice that the server had its own shop set up, where you could buy in-game items and keys for gambling type rewards with real-world currency. That kind of leads towards a pay-to-win system, which I'm not personally a fan of. But on the bright side, there were player shops and an auction house, so there's definitely an economy players can get involved in, which adds a bit of depth. It also had an anti-grief protection. Again, I'm really not a fan of this thing, but it's solid if you're looking for a safer, more structured survival experience. Before we keep going, I just want to take a quick second to say thank you to all of you for helping me hit over 100 subscribers. We're actually at 127 right now, and honestly, that's amazing. I never thought I'd get this far so quickly, and it means a lot to see all the support coming from you guys. I'm seriously so pumped to keep making more content and growing this awesome community. So if you're enjoying the video so far, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and drop a comment letting me know what you think. It really helps out, and I love hearing from you. Alright, so now let's get back into the video. Alright guys, here we are back with the third SMP I'll be joining for this video. This one's called Faith SMP, and the IP is just faithsmp.eu. So let's get into it and see what's here. Please wait. I guess oh, it's a bot filter. Okay. So here we are. Server selector, which is all we can use right now. U/parkour. Test your skills, join community, whatever. Register. Let's register. Password. Password. Oh. Register. If I spell it right. SMP review. SMP review. There we are. We're successfully in. So parkour. Join the community. They have start parkour. Start parkour. Teleportation bow. Oh, that just teleports me. Okay, cool. They have a PvP sword. And they have players to show. To hide all players. Okay. And okay, that's just an arrow for that. So we have one server, which is just one server, which is survival. Top killers, so that's for PvP. Store. By ranks and stuff. We're gonna go to that and review that right quick just to see what that's all about. Just let me get a new tab opened up. And what was the store faithsmp.eu. So let's go to store.faithsmp. And I'll bring. Alright, so I don't have access to this page, so we can't view their store. Don't know why, but cool. That's survival. And that's also the top jumper. That's for parkour, and I guess this is. No, that's for Discord. That gives you the Discord link. Yeah. Cool. I'm not joining any Discords today. Not happening for them. But let's get into the survival world and see what's happening here. So there's a couple staff on. Gives you more links to Discord. 10 average viewers on stream. 12K views on a YouTube video. Okay, so if you get a bunch of top rank stuff by being a creator, which is cool, I guess, but It's cool, I guess, but I don't think just for being a creator you get stuff that people have to pay money for. But let's see. Let's auction. A bunch of stuff for auction. Shop. Add a bunch of stuff for shop to buy. The end shop has all kinds. Oh, the end shop has a bunch of stuff in the end. Nether, I guess, has a bunch of stuff from the Nether. Gear. You buy golden apples. Totems, glowstone. Yeah, food. Just a bunch of food. Shard. Shard. Yeah, so keys and spawners. And you start off with 0 money, 0 kills, 0 shards. RTP, it's RTP zone, region Europe. This is just Georgie. No items added to the trade. Okay, yeah, not sure what that is supposed to be. But this is what I'm interested in, the free rank grinder. Let's click to open. You have to have 60 hours of playtime to get. I can't even see what the grinder rank really has, but 60 hours is a big thing. So when I joined, I didn't get any welcome messages or anything like that. Doesn't seem like very many people are talking at all. There's probably some sort of messaging plugin people are using to talk to each other. But there's some staff on. There's nothing talked about. Nothing here talking about claiming things. Also, why do I? Okay, I lost my hearts. I was gonna wonder why I had like 30 hearts just then. Oh, my stupid fault. But yeah, so there's no claiming on this one, which makes it a little bit better to me. I can't view the ranks and stuff like that. I can't view their store. When I click the link or when I go to the link, it tells me that I don't have access to it, so I don't really know how to fix that. But I'm not sure, I guess. I can't really say that to be certain, but usually when there's a link, there's going to be some aspect of pay to win, which I'm totally against. I don't think pay to win should be a thing on Minecraft servers. I think everybody should have the option to get anything. While saying that, and some people will say, oh, they have the grinder rank that you can get, but that is literally 60 hours of playtime. Like, that is crazy. You have to dedicate so much of your time to playing this server in order to get that rank, when somebody else can just get it by buying, like just buying something randomly. Like, I don't really agree with that. Faith SMP had a pretty quiet atmosphere. Nobody was really talking again while I was on, but there were staff members online, which shows it's still being managed. The commands were accessible and worked fine. I had no issues using RTP to get out of the start and exploring. There was definitely a bit of pay to win feel. The server promoted its store and ranks pretty heavily, though I couldn't access the store links myself while I was playing. One thing I did like is that there was no grief protection. I know that's not for everyone, but personally I think it adds to the survival experience when you have to actually watch your back. Alright guys, we're back with the 4th server. It's called Everbloom SMP, and the IP is everbloomsmp.minecraft.best. So let's get into it and see what this one's all about. So here we are, we spawn here, we have some starter armor. There's this guy here. We have a couple people saying thanks to us. We have a very simple small spawn. As rules, you get 2 set homes, RTP, 200k world border. Okay, so daily rewards, you vote. And that's the same thing. And the same thing here. So first thing, I guess, it's a very small server spawn. Did I say there was warps? Is that what, did I see that somewhere? Rules, let's see what the rules are, what we'll do. No cheats, no exploits, no griefing. Yeah, this seems like a cool server. There's still raiding and stuff like that for raiding people's bases and stuff, while there are still no griefing, which I don't think is the best. Again, I think that you kind of should have free range to do whatever you like. I want to see what these name tags are down here. I'm not sure. Spawn to leave. Can I break this? No. So yeah, it's a very simple start. The people seem really active. There's one staff on, two staff members on, a builder and a moderator. So yeah, we're just gonna explore around a little bit, and I'll come back to you if I see anything worth mentioning. Seems like something's going on in this chat. It seems like when I was going to the welcome. Yeah, so they seem like there's something going on. New players are cheaters. Seems like someone is not too happy with their recent PvP. We'll check this out now to see what the store has. Alright guys, so here we are on their store. It's just VIP access. It gives you an ender chest, a hat, craft, anvil, an extra set home, customized player particles. Okay, so it's not pay to win inherently. It for sure is a little not no, I don't agree with that. So it's not pay to win at all for what's there so far. We have just ender chests, which yeah, it'd be nice to have the command for free players, but free players can still go build an ender chest, and it's not that hard. And then we have what was it? It was ender chest, and it was ender chest, hats, not necessary, slash craft, and slash anvil. You can build a crafting table or an anvil. Extra set home, not that big a deal. Customized player particles, not that big a deal. It seems like a overall unpay to win rank that they have, which is just the VIP. I'm not sure if there's more ranks being in the works for the server or anything. Everbloom SMP had probably the simplest spawn out of all the servers I tried. Literally just a small gazebo, which kind of sets the tone for how minimal and community focused the servers feel. They do have a rank you can buy, but it doesn't offer anything that would give any advantage to the player, so it just kind of seems like a way to support the server, which I respect. There was active players chatting while I was on, and the staff were dealing with a cheating accusation in real time, so it looks like the moderation is being taken seriously. Rules were easy to access, and the RTP worked without problem, so it was easy to get started. I didn't see any mention of shops or auction house, so it might be more of a player-to-player trading setup, which could definitely be a good thing, depending on your style. So here we are back with the last server on the list that I have. It's called MineCozy, and the IP is play.minecozy.com. So let's get into it and see what we think. So here we are. We start off with land inspector, some tools, and endstone. Don't know why we have endstone, but we have bed and a boat. So this spawn seems a little bit bigger. Wow. Okay, so a friendly, heartwarming community. You go spawn. Help is help. Crates. Left click to preview. Claim blocks. Okay. Spider spawner changer. Okay. Nothing is standing out that I see as pay to win yet. These are spawner changers. I'm not really sure if you can get those regularly. You can get the empty. You can just get spawners, I guess, regularly. Regularly, there's gotta be some way. But then we have ranks, rules. This is a lot of rules. Oh. Questions, ranks, store ranks. 1,000 claim blocks, night roll Discord. Fire spread, no weak decay. Yeah, that's weird. Let's go for the most expensive to see what they get. Health regen, infinite arrows, no player damage, no hunger. Yeah, that's a little pay to win. Player warps. Yeah, okay. Commands, more commands. Sit home, home, delete home. Claim commands, yeah, I don't need to see that. Teleport commands, TPA. Yeah, it's a basic teleportation. Other commands is economy, gives information about the server's economy. So let's see what the economy. Economy. Items only, all transactions are solely based on item-based trade, okay? With diamonds serving as the primary and most widely accepted currency for purchasing goods among players. Diamonds are always in high demand. Yeah, okay. Selling your items and stuff, yeah. Either slash shop. Fine. Let's just see what a golden apple is worth. No shops found. Okay. Yeah, so there's a tutorial in this world. Let's see. Okay, no, I'm not gonna do this tutorial. Just have a tutorial, but it just has a tutorial about everything I just went through. It doesn't seem inherently pay to win. It seems like everything is. There's a couple things that's a little on the fence, I would say, like the whole getting regeneration and everything in your claim for when people are raiding and stuff like that, which is a little unfair, I would guess you could say, but there is ways to combat it, I guess. But it is overall just a simple, small SMP server, nothing really extravagant again about it or anything like that. MineCozy had one of the more active chats I've seen so far, lots of people talking, and the vibe felt friendly. There were some staff online, though they weren't super active in chat while I was there. You get access to the usual commands and info pretty easily, and they definitely make the rules clear. There were a lot of them, so if you like structure, you'll probably appreciate that. Some aspects felt a bit pay to win, but not nearly as aggressive as other servers. You don't get overpowered gear or anything, it's more quality of life perks within your own claim, which is fair in my opinion. Griefing's not an issue either, since you can claim land and protect your builds, and RTUP works smoothly if you just want to jump in and find a spot to start building. So those were the SMPs. Not the biggest, not the flashiest, but maybe that's the point. These are all the servers that most people actually end up playing on. Some had potential, some had issues, but they all gave a peek into what the average Minecraft SMP looks like right now. Now it's your turn. Which one of these servers would you actually join? Drop your pick in the comments below. If you enjoyed this dive into the world of everyday Minecraft servers, make sure to like, subscribe, and stay tuned. There's more on the way. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one.